There are 9 items sitting in Dollar Tree right now, that a former 82nd Airborne paratrooper keeps hidden inside his truck. Not in his bug-out bag. Not in his garage safe. Inside the cab of his truck. In about 3 minutes, I'm going to show you the exact item he hides behind his rear seat cushion. The number 3 item on this list? You probably already own it, but you've been storing it in the completely wrong place. The one a combat medic showed me in a parking lot in Tennessee, costs 99 cents. And it has saved more lives in the first 6 hours of a collapse. Stay with me. Every single one of these is under $1. And every single one of them could be the difference between driving out of a crisis, or getting trapped in one. Your bug-out bag is great. If it's in your truck. If your truck is with you. If you have 5 minutes to grab it. You're at Costco. Or at a gas station. Or sitting in a parking lot 3 miles from home when the cell towers drop. Traffic locks up so hard that people are abandoning vehicles on the highway ramp. A retired first sergeant named Dale from outside Knoxville told me exactly that story. He was 22 miles from home when the 2003 Northeast blackout hit. He had a $600 bag sitting in his closet at home. It did him exactly zero good. What saved him that day was what he happened to have in his truck already. Not expensive gear. Not tactical brands. These 9 items are under $1 each. They fit in a glove box, a center console, or under a seat. They cover the 4 things most likely to kill you or strand you in the first 6 hours of grid down, civil unrest, or a large-scale regional emergency. Item 9, Mylar Emergency Blankets, a 3-pack from Dollar Tree. You've seen these. You've probably bought these. He keeps one unfolded and wedged flat under the driver's seat, right where his hand can find it in the dark without looking. Not because he expects to be cold. Because he expects to be visible, and Mylar reflects infrared. A friend who did 2 tours as a LRRP with the 82nd told me, we used space blankets not because we were cold. We used them because we were hiding. 99 cents of foil that can make your truck thermally invisible. When was the last time your $400 thermal monocular did that? Item 8, Petroleum Jelly, 1.75-ounce jar. When I first put this on the list, someone said Vaseline? What are we doing, moisturizing through the apocalypse? Use 1. Cotton balls soaked in petroleum jelly burn for 3 to 4 minutes in wind, rain, even partially submerged in water. Use 2. Battery terminal corrosion. A thin coat of petroleum jelly on the terminal stops it cold. Use 3. Emergency gasket seal, a weeping hose, a split vacuum line. Petroleum jelly won't fix it permanently. But it can get you 20 miles. Use 4. Wound sealing. Emergency room docs have been using petroleum jelly-soaked gauze as an occlusive dressing for chest wounds for decades. A former Marine corpsman named Marcus, 2 tours Iraq, told me, it's the most underrated item I carry. It belongs in every vehicle on Earth. Item 7, Heavy-duty zip ties, 50-pack from Dollar Tree. I know. Boring. Stick with me. It's hour 3 of a grid-down event. You're driving out of an urban area. Roads are contested, people are panicked. You clip something in the road and your front splash guard is now dragging on the ground. You have 90 seconds before you need to move. Zip ties. 4 of them. Through the mounting holes, whatever structural points you can reach. You are moving again in under 2 minutes. A retired Green Beret, 20 years, 3 combat deployments, told me zip ties are the #1 most underrated vehicle repair tool on Earth. Item 6, Glow Sticks, 6-pack from Dollar Tree. Before you scroll away, glow sticks do something a flashlight cannot do. A flashlight signals your position to everyone who can see it. If you're sheltering during civil unrest, a flashlight might as well be a flare. Crack a glow stick, drop it in a cup holder, tuck it under a seat. You have just enough light to read a map and manage your gear, without broadcasting your position. If you have to abandon your vehicle and move on foot, dropping a glow stick at a landmark is how you find your way back. A former Army Ranger, 75th Ranger Regiment, told me his team used colored glow sticks as IFF markers at night. Identification: friend or foe. Item 5, duct tape, 60-yard roll from Dollar Tree. Everyone knows about duct tape. Which is exactly why almost nobody has it in their vehicle. Window breach containment. If your side window gets hit during civil unrest, broken glass in the cab is a serious injury risk. Fuel tank field patch. Duct tape over a dry surface, held hard for 60 seconds, can seal a slow leak long enough to get you 15 more miles. A former Navy SEAL told me, the operators who last the longest aren't the ones with the best gear. They're the ones who can make cheap things do expensive things. Item 4, N95 respirator masks, 5-pack from Dollar Tree. You have masks. I know you do. The question is where they are. When driving out during a wildfire, industrial accident, or civil unrest with tear gas, your vehicle's HVAC pulls outside air directly into the cab. Your kids don't know to grab their masks. Your spouse doesn't know where they are. If the masks aren't in the vehicle, they might as well not exist. A retired Special Forces medic told me the number one mistake in prepper families is supply segregation. The gear and the people are never in the same place. Item 3, heavy-duty aluminum foil, 50 square feet, Dollar Tree. A roll of foil. I know it sounds like something for a kitchen drawer. Use 1, EMP shielding. Wrapping critical electronics in multiple layers of heavy-duty aluminum foil creates a rudimentary Faraday cage. Use 2, signal mirror. A flat section of foil smoothed out can reflect sunlight toward a helicopter or aircraft, visible for miles. Use 3, vehicle heat management. Foil across the dashboard, reflective side up, drops interior temp by 15 to 20 degrees during summer heat. A former Army Signal Corps NCO told me, if you have sensitive electronics and you're not wrapping them in foil, you're hoping for the best. Hope is not a plan. Item 2, waterproof matches and magnesium fire starter, 2 separate dollar items from Dollar Tree, combined. Fire in a vehicle survival situation means 3 things. 1, signaling. 3 fires in a triangle is a universal distress signal. 2, water purification. If you're stuck 12 hours near any water source, the ability to boil water is the difference between hydrated and dangerously sick. 3, psychological stabilization. A controlled fire gives people something to do, it reduces panic. Combat veterans know this intuitively. A scout sniper from 1st Marines told me, 1 is none, 2 is 1, 3 is security. That applies to fire. It applies to your exit plan. He keeps waterproof matches, a magnesium striker, and a Bic lighter in his console. All 3. Always. 1 item left. The one a combat medic from Fort Bragg showed me in a parking lot in Tennessee. 99 cents. The one I said I'd get to. The item is nonstick gauze pads and medical tape. A former 18D Special Forces medical sergeant told me in a Cracker Barrel parking lot, the civilian prepper market has convinced people they need $45 hemostatic bandages. In the first 6 hours of a major collapse event, the injuries I expect to treat most aren't gunshots. They're road accidents caused by panic driving. Falls. Glass injuries from looting. Abrasions from people trying to force through barriers. The kind of injuries that don't need a $45 hemostatic bandage. Non-stick gauze doesn't adhere to wounds. When you remove regular fabric from a wound, you pull it back open. Which causes more bleeding, more panic, more mistakes. He's been a Special Forces medic for 14 years. Treated wounds in 3 different countries. His number 1 vehicle survival item costs $1.25 at Dollar Tree. Non-stick gauze plus medical tape plus petroleum jelly, the 3 items together give you what trauma surgeons call an improvised occlusive dressing. If someone takes a penetrating chest wound, the biggest immediate killer is not blood loss. It's air. If air enters the chest cavity, it collapses the lung. An occlusive dressing, gauze sealed on 3 sides with medical tape, petroleum jelly around the edges, is a one-way valve. It lets air out but not in. That is battlefield medicine. And you can build the materials for it at Dollar Tree for $2.50. I'm not telling you Dollar Tree supplies replace medical training. If you can get Stop the Bleed certified, it's free, 2 hours, do it today. But a $1.25 pack of non-stick gauze and $1.25 medical tape, in the first 6 hours of chaos, those 2 items are the difference between trying and failing and doing something real. We've covered all 9 items. Number 9, Mylar emergency blankets. Thermal concealment and warmth. Number 8, petroleum jelly. Fire starting, battery maintenance, wound sealing, temporary gasket repair. Number 7, heavy-duty zip ties. Field expedient vehicle repair under stress. Number 6, glow sticks. Concealed light source, signaling, trail marking. Number 5, duct tape. Window breach containment, fuel patch, tourniquet reinforcement. Number 4, N95 masks. Smoke, particulates, airborne threats, in the vehicle, where your family is. Number 3, aluminum foil. Faraday shielding, signal mirror, heat management. Number 2, waterproof matches and magnesium fire starter. Fire redundancy, water purification, group stabilization. Number 1, non-stick gauze pads and medical tape. Improvised wound care and occlusive dressing capability. Total cost for all 9 items, under $12. Let that sit. Bonus, cash. Small bills. In your vehicle. Right now. Not in your wallet, in your truck. In the first 6 hours of a grid-down event, electronic payment systems go dark. The person with small bills is the person who can buy fuel from someone with a gas can. A retired Army intelligence officer, 22 years, for theaters, told me, small cash holds its value longer than almost anything else in the first 72 hours. Almost nobody has it in their vehicle. The guys who told me about these items, paratroopers, rangers, corpsmen, medics, they all think about survival in terms of systems, not stuff. What does this item do that nothing else in my truck can do? That's the question that built this list. Get in your truck today. Open the glove box. Open the console. Ask yourself honestly, if this was hour 3 of a grid-down event, what do I have? The time to answer that question is right now. Not when the lights go out. In my next video, the 3 states that former Special Operations soldiers are actually relocating to, and why the number 2 state has surprised everyone who hears it.